Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rich Martin, and you are the best audience anywhere ever. Today, I wanted to talk about various things. I also wanted to show you two new things that we have going on as far as music goes. Not sure if you noticed, but the logo is different. Yes, new color. Oh yeah, I popped that out. Uh huh. Pat Bev. Oh yeah. See inside that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iced up limeade. It's snapping. Okay, cool. Let's get busy with it. Without further ado, I wanted to talk about. Actually, I wanted the ladies step to the front of the room for me. Step to the front of the room. Dating. How we doing on that? How's that going? I want to know because I don't seem to get it. I don't feel like we're valuing one another and giving the chance that's deserved. Now, I will jump on both sides on this topic. I will say that guys don't necessarily make it too easy for you. But I will say also that how many of us is getting a easy ride? How many of us is getting canceled for reasons that maybe shouldn't have been, right? As a man that's been on both sides of that coin, I will say that these things are cool. But sometimes it's not, right? Who's getting a fair shake? Who is to blame? Or is anyone to blame? You and I both know that dating is dynamic, right? It can move how it needs to move. But I want you ladies to know one thing, that it's very hard to date because there's so many different ways to get it wrong. The right key is hard to find. It's like being a locksmith and you have 60 seconds to open this door, but you also have 15 keys. And it's only one way to get it done, so it's just a little tough. Props to everybody that's checking me. What socks I have on? Who's that? I actually have gray socks on, if that's what. Gray socks, if that matters. But yeah, so back to it. Maybe I'm giving this quiet storm vibe, but I'm actually seriously talking. So step to the front of the room so we can have this conversation about how dating is a little complicated and how I hear a lot from friends of mine as well as people that are in relationships. Also, like even in the relationships, right? Ladies, you want to spend time with your man and all this other stuff or whatever, but you also want a champion, right? So if he's a champion, he's out there getting bread. So you can't fault that man for being out there getting bread when he's not spending much time with you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a trade-off. Guys, give your all to the woman when you're there. Be present. Make sure that you focus on her and you guys have a moment. Make sure that every day is a moment that you have with that person. Let her do most of the talking, and then of course you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? My favorite color. My favorite color is red. I guess you guys noticed that. For those that don't know, yes, my favorite color is red. I adorn things as much as I can, little accents here and there with red. And yes, this is my limeade, full of ice too. I love it. Since we're going off topic, I did a movie today. Friend of mine who's a filmmaker. Shouts to Ryan, my boy Ryan. He actually is a filmmaker, and he made a film called Ash on the Roof. It was off the hook too. Then he actually made another film. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna catch up on it and see what's up. Support that dude. His it's Idols and Scoundrels is his page. Check him out. Check him out for real, for real. Thank you guys for tapping in with me, for real, for real. Let me see what's up. Okay. Hi, whoever that is. Much love to everybody that's on. Back into this. Now, guys, here's some advice for you. Make the date and be sure of yourself. So when you make the date, in your brain, have three places down that you have in your brain that would work for the actual date, right? So mid-price place, cheaper price place, and another mid-price place. Don't go cheap, but go mid-price and stuff like that. Now, if it's a casual thing and you kind of want to vibe with shorty or whatever, um, a place that's mid would be fine. Somewhere that's not a chain per se, but like still kind of cool. Like so, for instance, uh, just go to a nice Peruvian spot or something like that, but not like a 5 star or even a 4 star. You're doing 3 stars right now because, of course, this is first date, so the risk has to be low as far as like the pay goes, right? So I'm talking about Wednesday date. Wednesday is like not payday type thing. It's hump day. We got a little something, but we got to conserve, and all we need is lunch money for the next 2 days. So you kind of want to look at it like that. You want to basically not break yourself off in the first part of it. I am a firm believer of first date is mid because our vibe enhances it, right? Second date is what you deserve based off of the vibe you gave me, based off the fact that I like you and we're working forward. No matter how bad she is, no matter what it is, no matter what the vibe is early on, make sure that you take it mid for the first date because you don't want to set the precedent for a super up situation and then it just goes downhill from there, right? You build an ambiance in a situation of being really, really dope. You talk shorty to Nobu, towels, you took her to, Del Frisco's or whatever it's that, and she's a vegan. So now we kind of like wasted our, you know what I'm saying? So remember that like second date is based off of the information that you gather from her. If she says she loves seafood, bomb, do that, look that up, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And also record these things because women do it. Record the information that she gives you and utilize that for the second date. Utilize that she loves teddy bears. Utilize that she loves the color red like Rich does. You know what I'm saying? These are things that you can actually benefit from. I'm sorry, let me look in these comments. All right. Thank you guys for tapping in. Another thing I will say, let's get back to the beats. Yes. Let me play something for y'all. Let me look back into, actually I did some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was cognizant of our next meeting. So I wanted to put y'all into a little something. So let me open this up for y'all and play you an exclusive beat that I've never played to anyone else. I have not played this for other people. This is just for you guys right now. We're about to get it in. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So let me back this up. Yeah. But yeah, man, it'll be dope to have you guys locked in here. Right to it. I call it a zany beat. Bear in mind, I do sell beats. This one has had a couple of bids on it already. I'm not selling it just yet. Not sure. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna let it go. Might let this go by end of December, middle of December, depending on the project. Tap in with your boy. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep it going. Hey. Hey, you're rocking with this. Hey. Yeah. Wow. A young Bill Cosby. Copy that. Appreciate that. I'm gonna take that. Pause and dag, man. It's cool. I take it all. It's all good. I'm on here. Come on. Let's get it. There's also So there that goes. It's one of the joints. Thank you for rocking with me. Appreciate y'all. That's what's up. I'm not gonna go crazy on this one. I will say another tip that I would give females, of course. When you're on a date with a guy, ask him a couple of things that would lean towards what you want. Now, if you want marriage, don't say you want marriage in the first date, because it scares people, right? So it's kind of like a lot. It's a lot. It's a big responsibility, and it's something that we hold a weight on our shoulders for, like whatever. This is our first date. It's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be flowy. We're supposed to see if we mesh, see if we flow. So don't put that type of pressure on us, right? I don't want to put the pressure on you and be like, yo, listen, I want to be in the panties right now. Stop playing. We're not doing that. So you know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, let's not do that. Guys, don't make expectations, right? Just keep it flowy and be your wonderful self, right? So if you're dope, it's gonna show. Don't brag much on yourself. Just keep it humble, and you'll be good. Let her talk. Let her do her talking thing. Push the shine right back on her, because we don't need that. That's not what we want. We want to know about her. We want to know what works for her. We want to see what's up, so that we can gather that information and we can see if we can reciprocate that, or if we want to block that and be like, nah, I'm sorry, it's good for me. I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about politics. Remember, this is an interview, right? For both parties. This is an interview that you guys are going into. You and her are aligning your likes, your beliefs, and your viewpoints of the world. So it has to be a unique interview in that you are both locked into the situation. And if you're not, well, there's a problem. And of course, there should not be a second. You know what I'm saying? Trip. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have a comment, if you something you wanted to talk about as far as this whole dating situation I'm talking about. It's a very good idea to just basically, like I said, let the person talk, find out where they're at with it, and then say, hey, well, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I'm more of a, well, if she's like, oh, I like houses, I want a house, and be like, well, I'm more of a co-op or a condo guy, or a hotel. Me, I'm a hotel dude, where I go to different places, and if I have it, then I'd rather just do a hotel for a weekend instead of Airbnb. I personally don't do Airbnbs. It's just not my flow. It's not my style. I think it's too maybe too personal. I don't want to be in somebody else's crib. I'm sorry, it's just not my style. So yeah, it's just, yeah. I rather a hotel. I rather you have to go through a process to get to me type thing. Don't get it twisted though. Like, I'm still hood where I do a motel too, but like, if I'm staying somewhere me and I want to let rest and relax, especially if I'm traveling elsewhere where I don't know many people, I'm definitely doing a hotel. It's just better for me. That's how I feel. But yeah, enough of that. Back to this, man. Let's go get them. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Did I pop that in there? Let's see what's good. Chaos and balance. This one is called Chaos and Balance. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, I don't know what. Maybe. Bang. Ah, okay, I got the password. Hold on. I hate these passwords. It's so annoying, bro. Anyway, so yeah, let me see what happened. Forced to stream on YouTube. So, but nah, that's not the case, man. Like, I'm doing this because there's knowledge that I have, and there's things that I've had successes in, as far as entertainment goes, and as far as dating goes, or whatever, that I'm just putting on to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, information is made to be shared amongst people, and that's just what I'm doing. So I want y'all to know that, like, this is not like me wanting to shine and none of that. This is just me giving out game. You know what I'm saying? To those that know. Appreciate your comment though. Appreciate all of your comments, good or bad. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up. And it's going up from here too, man. One of the dating things that we do, I definitely want to have a female on here as a co-host one day soon, in order to give a different perspective, in order to give the female's perspective on a situation, and her and I can debate these situations, so that you guys know that I'm not trying to lean on you're wrong, he's wrong, she's wrong, whatever. I'm trying to basically bridge the gap, right? So let's bridge the gap, but let's also be respectful amongst one another. Let's also like leave the ego at the door and just be real with one another. So if you come to me and you say that you're an intelligent person, you can actually have a conversation with me regarding this dating realm. Let's spar, right? Let's get it done. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. That was not a fart, rather. Let's see what else we're doing here. That Bill Cosby comment is crazy to me. But yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that situation. I don't want to. Let's talk about um, what is success, right? To me, success is not. This is male or female. Success to me is being content with where you're at, but seeing further, right? Able to see further, but you're not settled with where you're at, but you are definitely able to see further. Your bills are paid, and you have expendable income. I'm not a lot, but some expendable income. To the point where, let's say, $100 doesn't hurt you, right? That's cool. And I'm not dissing anybody. I know there's people that have more than that and all this other stuff. I'm not talking to the ballers, right? I'm talking to people that are getting their life set. Also, success is having more than $1,000 in your savings, having more than $1,000 in a 401k, having more than, you know what I'm saying, a certain amount. And I'm not coming at you if you don't have that, but you should have that, right? Because everybody needs an emergency fund. Guys, always remember that you're supposed to have like 2 months of your rent in not savings, but like an interest-bearing savings account. It's very, very important to have something like that so that it makes a little bit of money while it's just sitting there. So if you have a savings account, look into getting a interest-bearing savings account. It's very, very important to have that so that you make some type of money on top of your money. I don't want to talk too much about finances, but just wanted to let y'all know that, ladies, lower your expectations sometimes, right? The reason I say that is because if you write down on a sheet of paper, not a phone. If you write down on a sheet of paper, maybe even a phone. Let's say you're on a bus or whatever. It's now you don't really do the writing. If you write down on a blank screen what you want versus what you're giving, or what you want versus what you had, right? So what you had with your ex. Let's just say he had money. He had money and he was tall, right? But he wasn't really good looking, and he didn't spend money on you. What is the trade-off to that, right? So the trade-off to that is a guy that doesn't have as much money, that is better looking, that doesn't mind taking you out twice a week. You see what I'm saying? And once we do these things, we start to make lemonade as opposed to waiting for that one dude. Like for instance, where I live, I know a person who has a princess mentality, right? Where they're literally waiting for the next baller to come their way, and they don't want to. It's like the homie from Home Improvement, right? Where you never really saw his face, you saw him from here, in those situations. And it was funny. He was dope though. He had great advice and a whole nine, but you never really saw his face. It was very interesting. But they never lower that standard, because that was the pinnacle of what she had, right? So people grade these situations in different spaces, but if you hold off for perfection, sometimes perfect never happens. And that's where we need to be mindful of exactly what it is we're doing and exactly where it is we're trying to go. That said, this is actually the intro to Prince of the Hood, Book 1. Okay, so what did we learn today? Today we spoke about dating and lowering your standards to a certain extent, switching things around, making sure that you check your list of what you expect versus what you're giving out versus what you've had before. Let's make sure that we keep our standards realistic, guys and women. If you have a job where you just got a job, you just got paid, and you don't have no savings or nothing like that, don't try to go on a date right now. I think you need to save for at least a month in order to get that little something under you, because guess what? If the date goes good, next week she won't want to go out again. And you're gonna be playing catch up. And then it's gonna be like, wait, my funds are kind of low. So don't get that twisted, bro. Like, dating comes once you have the money for it, because now everything's gonna be 3 times of what it was when you were by yourself, right? So if you by yourself, let's say you spend about $20 or whatever per day for like your lunch. Well, with her plus tip, you're looking at about $70 to $80 for a regular type of restaurant. Regular, nothing crazy, but just above the chain stuff. So don't get it twisted. And then second time you can go out. This is for young people too. Second time you go out, you do something like like a actual restaurant or whatever. You set that up, but do your research, guys. Just like like if you wanna do, let's say, boxing or basketball or something like that, or whatever it is, right? Or music. You have to do your research. You have to find out, oh, Stevie Wonder is dope. Oh, Michael Jordan is dope. Like, those situations are things you have to look into. So do your research about restaurants and what works well for what. I will give you more tips on these as you subscribe, like, and do the whole thing. But I will give you guys more tips, one-on-ones and stuff like that. Tap in with me, man. If I know you part of the clan, let me know what's up. You're one of my subscribers or whatever. Tap in with me. Send me a text. Send me a DM. Whatever we got to do. I got you on this one. Let's move forward. Without further ado, I'm going to play another track for you guys, and that is The Last Dance. Here we go. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to sign off.